What is up YouTube, it's Kingfisher745, and in this video we're going to review the Psychic Force set, the latest set from Spec Op 35. We're going to go over what each individual piece does, then check it out in PvP. And there I'll give you some further details about the set, and my opinions on it of course. So set piece number 1 is the Psyche Operator. This is a free action item. It is a gadget, so it's going to cause Manipulated, which suppresses most effects that prevent or remove debuffs, and it also causes Weak Mind. Increases the damage taken by psychic attacks and effects. So those effects are on all enemies. But with 2 other pieces of the set equipped, it also gains Deep Disorientation. That's basically a better form of disoriented. And we'll take a look at that once we're in battle. But basically it starts out right with a free action, and one that has Manipulated. So it doesn't matter if they're preventing debuffs or not, this sets everything else up. Pretty phenomenal. Moving on to the second piece of the set, it's the Staff of Agony. This staff does do damage initially. It also has Cosmic Nullifier, nullifies the Cosmic class bonus. It grants your agent Psychic Vampire. Stills health from an enemy and stills more when the enemy has Weak Mind. Then with another piece of the set equipped, it gains Cerebral Agony and becomes a quick action. So we have a free action and a quick action. But if the entire Psychic Force set is equipped, Mental Anguish is guaranteed to be applied. Now this is a quick action and it has a lot of great debuffs, but I've also seen it hit for like 19,000 damage. That's pretty unbelievable coming from a quick action item like this. So we have that free action and a quick action. So far this set is fantastic. Next though, we do have the direct damage heavy hitting weapon, so this set even has one of those. It's called the Metaphysical Rifle. This rifle has deadly crits, high crits which goes with that. It also exploits delirium. And then with another piece of the set equipped, it counters enemies making offensive actions against their allies, and follows up on weak-minded enemies. So yeah, she'll get a follow-up attack after using that free action. Then with the entire set equipped, it gains a high chance to interrupt weak-minded enemies. Just unreal. This thing does very solid damage. Can interrupt. Does follow-up attacks. You almost can't ask for more. Then as for the final piece of this set, it also becomes a quick action with any other piece of the set. So you actually have 2 quick actions to choose from. Then with the entire set equipped, it applies Mentally Aware to your entire team. We'll see what this does once we get into action. But you will easily notice that this applies a Psychic Shield to your entire team, absorbing incoming damage, and makes them immune to harmful psychic effects. Then as far as your agent, it grants him Potential Unleashed. Now just in case you can't tell, this set is amazing. And we're going to prove that once we go into PvP. So without further delay, this is the very first team that they gave us. And it's a Spider-Man Noir and Spitfire team. Honestly though, it's not going to matter who they put up against us. I've had some limited time with this set, but it pretty much dispatches any enemy team. It really does. So hey, why not start with a quick attack, potentially hard-hitting team like this? Now the AI does make a mistake and they fail to take down Emma Frost. So on her turn, we use Psychic Tap on Spidey Noir. That of course applies Mental Anguish. He removes it so it really doesn't even matter. The fortunate part though for us is our agent's up next after him. So regardless of whether or not they're blocking debuffs, which is one of the amazing things about this set, we have this free action here. It causes Manipulated, so we'll go right around that. And also, there's Deep Disorientation. Single target attacks have a high chance of hitting allies, so you have a high chance for that to happen. After using that free action, we'll move to the Staff of Agony as a quick action. And here you see Mental Anguish, Cerebral Agony, Cosmic Nullifier, and Psychic Vampire. You're also going to see the damage that it can do. So right off the bat, it's going to decimate the enemy team. Between 15 and 17,000 damage from a quick action. Since the agent has the most health, we'll use the Metaphysical Rifle on him, and since he has Weak Mind, we also follow it up. At the end of this, he's obliterated. Then of course Cloak and Dagger also go very well with this set. So you can use a pitch black usually after you set them up with the agent. And that's going to be a nice finish as well. Now I think that was a really nice first look at this set and what it's fully capable of. But of course we have to try some other teams out as well. So next we found a Gnaw and Angerer team. And we'll see how this goes. Now typically with Cloak and Dagger we use combat reflexes first. But in this case we should have went Scrapper and attacked the agent. So yeah, unfortunately we kind of messed up right there. Also, our agent is unfortunately going last, and they do have Warding Essence, so we might as well just start their level 1. Next, on Angerer's turn, he takes that purge damage because, well, let's not even get into that. But of course it happens. And then luckily our Warding Essence stops his first summon, but he will get that skittering Soul Siphon off on his team. Emma also uses quick reflexes, and then we'll just go with Mental Trauma. Basically we're biding our time until our agent gets to go. Now as far as this set and my actual opinions on it, well for one, you definitely need to construct the entire set. There's no reason to even ask. Build it at all costs. As you're going to see here, we start with our free action, then we can choose between quick actions, and Mentally Aware by the way says, chance to preemptively counter single target and area attacks, including psychic attacks. So yeah, that's a pretty amazing buff. But for now, we are going to start the Staff of Agony. Once again, the entire enemy team is decently hurt, maybe not as bad as that first team, but they're heavily debuffed as well, and we still have that rifle attack coming. So we're going to focus that on Gnaw. Good night, sweet Gnaw. That's the end of him. But anyways, like I was saying, I've been thinking about this set, and it is easy to sometimes be a prisoner of the moment. But just because of everything that it can do, the fact that it has a free action and a quick action, the manipulated debuff on the free action also goes a very long way. Well, because of all this, and how it's playing out right now, I think it's very possible and easy to put it at the top of the list of Spec Op sets. That's right, as the #1 best set ever released. Currently, I kind of feel like that. And I don't think I'm just wrapped up in the moment. It's just that phenomenal. If AJ Styles was going to use a Spec Op set, it'd be this one. So there, I said it. It's the greatest Spec Op set of all time. And you can either agree or disagree with me in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. Now as far as this match, I of course made it drag on. And that was because I wanted to try to get a big hit or something special to happen. And I should have probably just finished it faster. Normally you don't want to wait to end a match. You just want to take out the opponent as fast as you can. Also, we're still going to do another match, so it would have been beneficial just to get this one over. But we are going to get a nice metaphysical rifle attack once we make it back to our agent, so maybe it is worth it. First though, with Emma, we'll use a Mental Trauma. And this damages him quite a bit. Plus you can put Weak Mind on that. So it of course goes with parts of this set. Then as far as our rifle attack, the first hit does 24k. So no follow-up even needed. A pretty solid match, but we'll get one more in like I said. And it's going to be Gnaw and Cloak and Dagger. Now as far as this set and possible team-ups, there's quite a few options out there. At the same time, I almost feel like I don't even need teammates. Maybe that's overconfidence, but I really did almost get that feel. I may try to bring in one hero and make it a not so great hero and see if I can still win. I didn't quite do that for this video, I was going to, but maybe next time. Of course, so you can take full advantage of that manipulated and weak mind right off the bat on Psyche Operator. You can also use someone like Morbius, or Kurth with Exploits Delirium. You could even bring in Enchantress. Enchantress and Cloak and Dagger with this set would be a pretty sick team, I have to say. Okay, and one thing about this enemy team is apparently the Beer Hunter is set up to counter this set. At least it kinda seems like that. So this is an interesting matchup. Cloak and Dagger, though, they're not able to stop it. See, though, he even has a transcranial stimulator, and it's been a while since we've seen that. Still, though, I'm not in the least bit worried. We should be completely fine. With Emma, though, we are going to use Unlock Potential, partially for that stamina gain. Then Psychic Tap on Null. Then on his turn, he'll use Short Fuse, You're Not Worthy, and we get our first interrupt with the Metaphysical Rifle. Completely interrupts what he was going to do. And that's the end of his turn. So I'm very happy we got to see that. There you have it. I mean, does it get any better than this set? You don't even need the cube with this. That's why I didn't even equip it. Manipulated makes that Blackest Void not really that necessary. So that's why we use the Lantern of Doom. For our own warding essence. Certainly, though, you could use the cube if that's something you have. But this full set being equipped, unlike most situations, is actually a good thing. So that speaks volumes about the entire set. As far as this evil enemy agent, he's going to stick around for a while. But we're going to set up Cloak and Dagger's Shot in the Dark, and we should still get a pretty big knockout. I just figured that's how we're going to finish this one, so we're just going to keep him alive. The enemy seems to want him dead, but we do have a heal. That's what Alluring Light's for. So we'll use that and heal Cloak and Dagger just a bit. Or on second thought, as we're using it, we have Despair, so that's not going to heal him. And, well, I guess we'll use Unlock Potential again for the stamina. Then Quick Reflexes. And our main option right here would just be Emma's level 2, so we'll pass. Now this time anyways, on Cloak and Dagger's turn, we're going to go ahead and use that Shot in the Dark. So first, a Child of Darkness. That will heal them. Then Quick Reflexes, followed by our level 6 knockout. So this is it, the full Psychic Force set, and it has my absolute seal of approval. Make sure you pick this set up. It is a must-have. That's it for this video though, so I want to thank you all for watching, ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck, and take care.